What is up, guys? I'm gonna go over today a couple of little warranty saving mods that you can do to your car, and some that you can do to your car to go from basic AF to a little bit of showstoppers-ish status. I'm gonna kick right off. Number one that I would say is you gotta do an exhaust. Catback exhaust. You don't have any issues with warranty, you get some more noise out of it. Now, not only are you getting more noise, but if you're new to the whole driving stick shift thing, it will actually help you a little bit. It will help you by, you'll actually be able to hear your motor a little bit more. Anyone that drives stick knows that it is a crucial part of driving is you have to watch your RPMs. So if you go too high up on your RPMs, you're going to wind up redlining, which is obviously no good. But while you're driving, you'll be able to hear your exhaust a little bit more. You won't have to pay attention to the tachometer so much that you'll actually be able to pay attention to the road more. And the more and more you drive, you'll be able to just know by the sound that, hey, it's time to shift. Let me upshift now. Or even when you're slowing down and you want to downshift or rev match downshift, whatever you want to do, it helps out. So number one, I would say, is a catback exhaust. I actually didn't like the sound of the stock exhaust. I thought, like, when you're slowing down at, like, say 1800 RPMs, I feel like it was always like a little bit drony, like boomy. And personally, I didn't like that, so that was another plus for me getting a new exhaust. Number two, I'm gonna have to go with suspension mods. I would say either coilovers or just lowering springs. Oh, low life. The lowering springs are obviously cheaper, and I understand not everyone has all this money to throw around to be getting coilovers. And on top of it, you don't want to cheap out on your coilovers because in the first place, you already have to rebuild after a little while. Usually it's like, well, depending where you live, potholes, bumps, this, that, the other thing, you might have to rebuild a lot sooner than someone else that lives in, say, Kentucky, or it's all flat roads or wherever. Not if you're, nothing against you if you're from Kentucky. It just completely transforms the look of your car. Once you go a little bit lower, you get rid of that wheel gap, looks 100 times better. In my opinion, you might have a different idea of what you think looks really good. Also, it changes the feel of the car. You couple it with the sway bar. On a 2015 WRX, all you really need is just a rear sway bar, unless you go into the track autocross, and then maybe you'll eventually want to upgrade the front ones also. But transforms the feel, transforms the look. Number three, I'm gonna have to go with wheels and tires. Now this goes with the another transforming the way your car looks. My car specifically, I had a 2015 WRX, and everyone that knows that car knows the wheels are disgusting. They look like, I can't even explain what they look like. It was one of the first things I did to the car, was get new wheels and tires, because I couldn't stand the look. You may like them, I didn't like them. By getting new wheels and tires, if you get summer tires, you get a little bit more grip. The sidewalls are stiffer, so you have more traction, better feel for the car. The wheels obviously transform the look of the car, and you couple that with lowering it, and right there you're already like 100% better. You couple that with tire stickers, which I wasn't going to make a separate one, which I know tire stickers are kind of a cliche thing to do these days, but looks so much better. You get more attention out of it. I don't know if that's what you're looking for or what you're not looking for, but tire stickers with wheels and tires, definite. Now number four, which is another just driving experience thing, I would say is for your shifter. If you're manual, if you got a CVT or automatic, whatever, this doesn't apply to you. Skip to number five. The shift stop and a shift pushing. I know Perrin makes both of them. There's some other companies that make them also. The shift stop removes a bunch of slop from your first and second gear. I don't know if you've noticed on stock, but once you shift into first or second, you can wiggle the shifter left and right a lot. See all that movement? That's about the same movement that was in first and second, which you can't do anything about third and fourth. But when you put the shift stop in, you can tighten it up, and even fifth gear and 6th gear. You could tighten all those up if you really wanted to, but I like to leave a little bit of slop in there just because that's my preference. That's in 3rd gear. That's all your slop. And you have that in every gear without the shift stop. It's not a bad thing, it's not a good thing, it's just whatever, that's the way it was designed. A little bit of slop, no big deal. You do that, you could basically customize, not really customize, but you could adjust how much slop you want for your 1st and 2nd gear left to right movement. And while you're doing that, you actually adjust your 5th and 6th gear. With 3rd and 4th, there's really nothing you can do about it. Then on top of it, you add the bushing in. There's no give in the bushing, so when you shift, the stock one is a little rubber piece, so there's a little bit of give in there, so it's not as a firm shift. When you shift with the brass bushing like I have, it's a little more solid of a feel, and it just goes right into gear. I think it adds to the experience. Not so much the experience, but it adds to like making it more fun to drive the car. It's just it's a small item, and it does a lot. And number 5 is a front lip. If you have a 2015 plus WRX or STI, in my opinion, you need a front lip. I think the car, just the front doesn't look as aggressive without the front lip. You add the front lip, the front looks more mean and like it's supposed to be, like kind of like a sports car, rally car. It looks a lot better. Transforms the whole look. Now you have lips ranging from eBay lips that are like $100 to like the APR one that's like $600-700. And how much you want to spend is completely up to you. Not everyone has all this money to be dropping for front lips, especially depending on the area you live. If you get a lot of snow, if it's bumpy, steep driveways, you might rip your lip, you might destroy it. So sometimes the cheaper is the better in that case, but I think they just look good. I think you just need one of those for the car. I will also be making a video for other mods you might want to do if you don't care about your warranty. If you bought the car, maybe you're past your 36,000 miles or whatever it is, and you want to start having more fun with the car, which you got to pay to play a little bit, but we'll get into some more mods after this. Well, thanks for watching, guys. This was my commute to work today. A little bit of traffic. Who doesn't love some traffic? But made it a little better being with you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you like, share the video. Follow my Instagram. And I'll see you soon, guys.